Are you a founder of a business and you're taking all of your sales calls? It's probably a good time to start to hire and find sales talent. Now, what you should be looking for when you're evaluating and hiring sales talent, I'm gonna go over right now. The first thing you're gonna need to do before you even put a job posting out or you start this process is you're gonna have to identify exactly what you want from a salesperson. What strengths do they have? What weaknesses do they possess? Do you want someone with sales experience or someone who's more raw that you can actually coach inside of your business? You need to identify what is an ideal sales rep, right? You want someone with an ownership mentality. Understand the value and the amount of time and effort you can actually dedicate to this person for their success in your business. If you're busy and you're not able to coach them on a daily basis, listen to their call reviews, do role plays, write their scripts, you're probably going to need to find someone with more experience or someone with an ownership mentality that's not going to need micromanaging and handholding. Now, once you identify and craft what is your ideal sales candidate, now the fun part begins. Now you get to find sales talent. There's a lot of bad sales talent. There's a lot of bad sales training and coaching that don't really get good sales people through their programs. So you got to be wary of who the sales trainer actually is. Consume the content of the company that you might be hiring a salesperson for. If you don't believe in the ideals or the things that they're saying, they're probably not going to train your ideal sales candidate. Get on calls with sales trainers and coaches. Get inside of communities where salespeople are already at and try to find people that have those ideal qualities that you've already mapped out. You could also just post a job posting and have anyone apply to your job. This is going to significantly weigh on your time, your energy, and your outlook on salespeople in general. Now, what you're probably going to want to do is go to a recruiter or go to somebody who knows this world. Go to someone whose zone of genius is training quality salespeople. They're gonna have the hungriest salesperson because the people inside of that training part and community have invested considerable allocated money into their craft. You're gonna wanna hire someone who's actually looking to grow and find a good company. Now, when you post a job posting, you're gonna get people who just post and put their resume out there and cross their fingers. That's bad attributes for a salesperson. You're gonna wanna hire the person that's actually prospecting you, someone who's actually reaching out and doing the job before they get hired. That's a really good indicator of how good that salesperson is gonna be. Now, once you start having these interviews on your calendar, it's super important to make the most use of this interview. Don't ask them stupid questions like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or what are your strengths and weaknesses? Like, that's stupid questions, right? Like, actually be intentional about your interview questions. The best way of doing this is to give them a prompt before the call of a hypothetical sales situation that you've seen within your business. Actually give them a real life situation of something that they're going to encounter. Now, a big thing that hirers and businesses do wrong is they spring this on the candidate on the interview. Now, think about this. In a real life situation, when they're your employee, they're going to already be trained on your offer and understand their prospects. In an interview, they're not. So don't expect them to do something that they're not going to do within your business. Give them this prompt a couple of days before the interview and let them know your exact responsibilities and what you're looking for in a role play situation. Now, on the interview, make sure that they've actually done their research. They've listened to the prompt. They've prepared themselves. This is going to be more important than how they actually perform in that role play. You're really looking to see if this is the type of person who's passionate about this role and actually can do the research before the call and prepare themselves for a real life mock situation. Now, if you're currently in the sales hiring process, you haven't found a good candidate, or you don't know how to interview, please click the link in the description, book a call with us. We'll give you free consulting on how to do this. And we also place top tier sales talent that I myself has trained for 2 to 5 months. I'll see you on the call.